Welcome to This Week in Sweden, where I bring up the biggest news here in Sweden from the past week.
My name is not Sven, it is Martin, ja.
US President Barack Obama has cancelled his meeting with Vladimir Putin ahead of the G20 summit in St. Petersburg in early September. Instead, he's going to visit Sweden. This will be the first bilateral visit by a sitting president of the US to Sweden, though it's not the first visit. George W. Bush came to the EU summit in Gothenburg in 2001. Violence broke out, several very questionable acts by the authorities, and a Gothenburg left in ruins. With the events of 9/11 a few months later, the Swedes in general allied with the US, but when Mr. Bush pushed through his ultimatum of either you're with us or you're against us,
only a Sith deals with absolute.
and then began threatening countries to join in the coalition, we got a little fed up. Basically, with the 9/11 attacks, any country in the world could now be a possible target. Swedish Hans Blix was called in to investigate whether or not Iraq had disarmed their WMD program from 1991. Blix continued to proclaim that Iraq had no weapons of mass destruction. However, Bush-Cheney went along with their unsanctioned war for reasons very few believed to be about peace and freeing the people. When Obama won the election in 2008, a lot of people had the feeling that reason had suddenly taken its place in the White House after 8 years. I mean, he won the Nobel Peace Prize, which I should say was given out by the Norwegian Nobel Committee, not the Swedish. Meanwhile, a Swede was taken to Guantanamo, a place generally looked upon as an illegal torture chamber. With the ongoing use of drones, the refusal to close Guantanamo, and the recent revelations of the spy program, I would say that the patience for the American government is running out. For while we indulge in American popular culture and we go to visit our good friends who live all across the country, the contrast to that of the bully, the American government, is what will make the visit by Obama to Sweden a bit more sour than you would think. I personally hope there won't be any riots, that people get to express themselves in a way that's dignified to a democracy, and that Mr. Obama gets to understand what the general Swede thinks of how America has handled itself on the international stage since World War II, and especially in the last 10-20 years. So what do you think about the visit? Is it a good thing? Will it make any difference? What do you think Prime Minister Reinfeldt should bring up in the talks? Let me know in the comments. And that's it for this episode. If you want to subscribe to my channel, it's free, doesn't cost anything. If you want to like the video, it's free, doesn't cost anything. And I shall see you the next time you click on one of my videos.